Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Vlone 2 times, aka Third Eye Vlone, back in the building. Feel me? And today all we finna be reacting to, what if Titanboa's snake didn't exist? I mean, go extinct, whatever. Feel me? Whatever, nigga. Feel me? Titanboa snake, whatever. I don't even know what the fuck that is. So, I'ma stop talking. Let's get straight into the video, bruh. But before we get into this video, make sure to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, man. We on the road to 1,000, aka 1 million subscribers, y'all. Feel me? Show some love, bruh. Word.
Can you immediately name the largest snake in the world?
Anaconda.
This is the name of a very famous horror movie. Did you guess? Right, it's the anaconda. If we pair it with the largest crocodile, Cassius, weighing almost 1 ton, you can write a script for a new horror film. But these giants are just babies compared to those that once lived on Earth for a long time.
Nigga said babies.
Take, for example,
no
Tyrannosaurus and Titanboa. Once these two predators were a
Bruh, y'all think this is real or not? Like, deadass, like, you think this real or not?
threat to all life, both on land and in water. But what would happen if they still lived today? Could humanity survive, or would it be the end of us? Now, I'll tell you.
It depends how much there are. Let's say that, feel me? If there was like at least like a cool 100, it's raps, feel me? It's straight up raps. But if it was like a cool like 15, something like that, they getting sliced up. Simple.
The ancient monsters that terrorized everything in their path. You'll learn when and where these monsters lived, and then we'll bring them to the present. You'll see whether these giants will capture our world, and if
they live in Japan, whatever, nigga.
Able to put up a fight. Something tells me that today it's going to be very hot. Before turning on the time machine, let's get to know our characters better. We'll start with Titanboa. This ancient snake lived about 58 million years ago, and according to scientists...
Again, bro, do you think this real or not? Like, I don't even know.
For at least
like,
10 million years, it was the largest predator on the planet. Its length reached 13 meters, or 43 feet, and its weight exceeded a ton. Can you imagine this giant? Here's an illustration.
Shit, I got the burps and shit. I can't even imagine a garden snake pulling up on me, nigga. So a 43-foot snake, you wildin'. You're dead ass
for you. If you lay 2 giraffes on the ground, then Titanboa will still be longer. Or you can just look at these 2 vertebrae. The model on the left belongs to the anaconda, and on the right, Titanboa. It turns out that the largest snake living today is half the size of the ancient reptile. In width, the mega snake could reach 1 meter, or 3 feet.
Another thing is, like, I wonder if they had some burners on them. Like,
it could
were they fast or not?
swallow a young hippopotamus.
Trust and believe, if I seen one behind me, nigga running 3 flat, fuck a 4 flat, 3 flat.
True. In ancient times, there were no hippos. Titanboa preferred to eat fish, and this monster could be found in dark swamps and rivers. In addition to fish, it could feast on crocodiles. It was a sophisticated killer. The giant monster attacked its victim and strangled it in its strong embrace. Then the snake swallowed it whole and digested it for a long time. The victim suffered a compression force comparable to 1.5 times the weight of the Brooklyn Bridge. So, put in numbers. That's 28 kilograms per square centimeter, 400 pounds per square inch. Even though the Tyrannosaurus was smaller in size, it was also a very bloodthirsty predator. Its wide-open mouth, full of many small teeth, speaks for itself. And the size of the predator is comparable to the dimensions of an orca, also called a killer whale. To be more precise, the Tyrannosaurus reached a length of more than 10 meters, or 33 feet, and its weight could reach...
Nigga, a 33-foot alligator, nigga? Like, I can't even imagine, like, one of these shits existing. Like, imagine a dinosaur existed today, bruh. What are niggas like? What are you dead ass doing, bro? If a dinosaur just pulled up on you at your crib, what are you doing, bro? Like, dead ass. Comment down below. What are you doing?
12 tons. In its appearance, it was remotely similar to a modern crocodile, only in a very enlarged version. And even their bite strength is a close comparison. It was also a skilled swimmer that probably attacked its prey from the depths. Kronosaurus had a very powerful rib cage, 4 flippers, and a small tail. It literally gnawed at its victim, leaving no chance for survival. Kronosaurus couldn't have encountered Titan.
So imagine the people living back then, feel me? They was thirsty. They was like, damn, I need some bev. Right? You go to the lake, see that nigga just chilling there waiting for you. You didn't even see him. He just chilling waiting for you though. And you don't even know it. You get some bev.
Boa, they lived in different
I don't know
periods.
what the point of me bringing up that analogy was, but it was raps for whoever was getting some bev. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Perhaps loved a different habitat. Kronosaurus could live in fairly cold southern seas, but Titanboa loved a hot climate. But this didn't stop the two predators from instilling fear and terror into all living creatures in the area. Now, let's imagine that these two monsters didn't die out, and that they still peacefully coexist with us. Although, would it be peaceful? This is a big question. If Titanboa survived to this day, it could well be
getting some hollow tips all up in the scales, all that, nigga.
Out in the equatorial tropics. For example, Titanboa would love the hot climate of Colombia or neighboring countries like Venezuela, Brazil, Ecuador, Peru, or
good over there,
Panama.
bro.
Obviously, people would have to more carefully protect their homes from the intrusion of Titanboa. However, it's unlikely that the snake could crawl unnoticed into a house. It would have no trouble knocking out a window or even breaking a door. Fortunately, this behavior is still unusual for snakes. But all the same, in order to protect themselves from intruders, people would have to surround their homes with high voltage fences and keep a big stun gun under the pillow, just in case. In noisy megacities, a huge snake would not have a single chance of survival, only if the snake doesn't accidentally wind up somewhere under the heating main, a comfort that a reptile might appreciate. But food, in the form of rats, would hardly suit it. By the way, most likely she wouldn't be interested in people as a food source. In horror films, the anaconda often devours people. However, in reality, it rarely attacks a person. It can be assumed that its distant ancestor would also be indifferent to us. But for people, Titanboa could be a welcome trophy. Any zoo in the world would dream of getting such a valuable specimen. And its skin would be a real hunt.
But the zoo is that's like getting locked. It's like animal version of the cops today, nigga. Like that ass.
Catch these huge snakes would become real national heroes. As for the super snake diet, in
like the zoo to them is like equivalent to Rikers to us, nigga. Like they dead ass locked up.
Find something to eat. Alligators, turtles, river dolphins would suit the giant in all respects. Animals on land would also have a hard time. Giant armadillos, manatees, tapirs, cougars, jaguars, caimans, and Brazilian otters would be endangered. Sure, adults would be too big, so cubs and young animals are what they need. Titanboa wouldn't mind eating fish, since it's a more familiar diet. As a result, the food chain would be broken. Some animals would probably migrate to safer areas, but the fauna of the forests of Amazonia would be greatly impoverished. Although insects and fungi would start to flourish and evolve. Very soon, there'd be no trace of the once lush vegetation. Kronosaurus would hardly have liked life in our condition either. In ancient times, even turtles were the size of a kitchen table. Eat just one and feel full all day. But such a monster would need about a dozen
I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't sound far-fetched.
And then I still doubt it would be enough to eat. In addition to turtles, the ancient monster fed on Plesiosauria, But in our world,
You said,
he'd have
please,
to
you
look
whore?
for an alternative. Most likely, it would switch to large marine mammals. It wouldn't be able to swallow a whale all at once. But in parts, then sure, it could eat it completely. Such a huge body would need tons
of... These niggas, Chef Gordon, nigga? Like, he's not chopping on the whale.
Like a giant meat grinder, it would sweep away everything in its path. People would suffer greatly due to a shortage of fish in the seas and oceans. Fishing itself would be very risky due to the existence of an underwater...
It's wraps for any boat. I would never go on a boat ever again if these shits existed, bro. Deadass, like, it's wraps.
Hazard. Ships would have to be built to be much more solid, and in the event of the extinction of whales, a climatic catastrophe would begin. There would be nothing to extract thousands of tons of carbon from the air. In the underwater depths, there would be a daily battle for life. Given the size of the monster and its ferocious disposition, there could only be one winner. We'd have to forget about tourism and sea traffic in the monster's habitat completely. This place would be marked on all maps in red, and anyone who dared to go there would practically write their own death sentence. If Titanboa had the most valuable skin, then a Chronosaurus would have had its teeth. Small and sharp like a saw, they could cost more than the horns of a rhino. Today, they're one of the most expensive materials in the world. Their price is about 60.
Bro, that could just be an old nigga's tooth, like that ass.
$5,000 per kilogram.
And that's how they teeth
more
was like then, bro.
Expensive than gold. By the way, did you know that there's a danger of the return of extinct animals to Earth? I'm not joking right now. Scientists don't rule out the possibility. First of all, I'm talking about Titanboa. There's speculation that it lived at a temperature of 32 degrees Celsius. That's 90 degrees Fahrenheit. And given the growth rate of global warming, such average temperatures can become a reality. I'm glad it will take millions of years. Would you like to see ancient monsters with your own eyes? Write in the comment.
Are you fucking serious?
If you like the...
Wait, what was about to say?
Be sure to like and share it with your friends.
Hey, bro, that's the end of the video right there. For me, I guess it's a good thing that shit doesn't exist no more. And if they do, it's gonna be millions of years from now, like he just said. Like he knows that. For me, but damn, I can't even imagine if I seen a Titanboa at my door, nigga. Like, it's raps. Anyways, bro, again, like I just said, that's the end of the video right there. Make sure to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, man. For me, we're on the road to 1,000, aka 1 million subscribers. Make sure to share this with a friend. Tell them share it with a friend. Let's keep the ball rolling, bro. And comment down below. What are you doing if you seen just any extinct animal, fucking dinosaur, Titanboa, the other alligator? Like, what are you doing in that situation that you just see that shit at your door, bro? Like, what are you doing, bro? But I'm up out of here, man. It's your boy Vlxnee 2 Tops, aka 30.